Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. That's right, it's Wednesday, new release day. Today, took an extra week with this one because I wanted to make sure I had fully digested it. I know a lot of you have been asking for the new Blind Guardian, the God Machine. Here it is, Nuclear Blast Records, the 12th studio album from the great German power metal legends, right? God, they've been at it for a long, long time. And this is a really good one. Sometimes I've been listening to Blind Guardian for a long time, and they've got some really great albums, and they have others that are like pretty good. I can't say that I've been like completely bowled over by a Blind Guardian album in a number of years. I mean, I've liked pretty much everything they've done. I haven't hated any of their albums, but there have been, the last couple have been pretty good, right? I mean, Beyond the Red Mirror was a good album. It wasn't one of their best albums. It was a good album. That was 7 years ago already. So here, we have the first one since then. Let's just take a look at it. I really like that artwork, by the way. Not a lot of tracks. Got 9 tracks in total. Here we got the booklet. Right, all sorts of great. Where it wouldn't be a new Blind Guardian release without a booklet jam packed with some cool artwork. I mean, this is no exception. Look at this. This is just beautiful stuff here. Look at that. Lovely, lovely. There are the guys. Well, look at them, looking all sorts of dressed up and got their shades on. Very cool looking booklet here. And, of course, Hansi Kirsch on lead vocals, right, on this album. You've got Andre Olbrich, of course, on lead guitar. You got Marcus Sipian, or Siepin, on rhythm guitar. You've got Frederick Emke on drums. And then also helping out on this album, you got Michael Shurin on keyboards and Berend Courbois on bass. And they're listed as guest musicians here. And also June Vanderbroek also plays some keyboards on one track. They're listed as guest musicians here, but if you go onto the Wikipedia page, it lists them as regular personnel. So I don't know if those other guys are members of the band, but it's basically the band is Hansi, Andre, Marcus, and Frederick seem to be the nuts and bolts of the band. So I'm not sure if right now they are employing a full-time keyboard player going forward, or whether Michael was just helping out for the album or not. And then, of course, there's the bass situation to think about. But really cool album. Sounds really good. Production is what you'd expect from an album like this. What I really like about this album is it contains your handful of, bangers, right? Your typical power metal, speed metal fare that you'd expect from Blind Guardian, along with some of the more orchestral and epic style things that they normally do. Right off the bat, there are a handful of tracks on here that are really, really good. Deliver Us from Evil is the opening track. Could be my favorite song on the album. What a way to start an album. It is heavy, it's fast, and it's just got a great chorus, and Hansi just sounds fantastic, and throughout this album there's those multi-track vocal harmonies, like they're obviously big fans of Queen, right? So you get a lot of that big rich, it's just the vocal harmonies, the backing vocals, so well done. You got Damnation, another really good heavy speedy number. I like that quite a bit. Things slow down a little bit more for the more mid-paced, epic sounding kind of prog-y Secrets of the American Gods. That's a good one. Lots of keys on that one. A little more symphonic. I dig it. Back to really heavy and aggressive stuff with Violent Shadows. Another good one. Really good chorus. Hansi snarling a little bit more on this particular track. It's one of the good heavy ones here. Then you got Life Beyond the Spheres, which is another more mid-paced kind of like brooding yet kind of epic and symphonic track. Okay, it seems like every other song, that's what they do on here. Because then after that, you got Architects of Doom, which is another furious, fast-paced song. Again, choruses are really well done, really well written on this album, very memorable. Lots of good guitar riffs. There's lots of chugging guitar riffs. There's lots of galloping rhythms on here. kind of everything that you'd expect from a really strong Blind Guardian album. Let It Be No More, a little more mid-paced, one of my least favorite songs on the album. But then you got the killer Blood of the Elves, which might even be the heaviest song on the album. Great riffing, lots of galloping rhythms, got this kind of like early Iron Maiden type of feel to it. Blood of the Elves, Deliver Us From Evil might be my two favorite songs on the album. Really, really good. And then it finishes off with the second longest track on the album at just under 7 minutes long, which is Destiny. Again, big chorus, more of a mid-paced track, right? Again, lots of textures, got that epic feel. Blind Guardian always kind of fluctuating between, speed metal, power metal, and the more symphonic metal styles, which they always did really, really well. They don't go quite overboard with that, they're not like a Nightwish or something like that, but they do inject the symphonic element when it's needed to give more of an epic feel. So that's what you get here. I like this a lot. I would say this is the most enjoyable Blind Guardian album I've heard in a while. They're all good, but this one seems a little extra special. It's almost like the time they took away, they refreshed the batteries and came back just all guns blazing. So the God Machine from Blind Guardian, it's an easy 4 out of 5 star. Again, I'm still digesting it. That may even rise a little bit more. All right, but it's easy 4 out of 5, and you know me, 4 out of 5 is damn good. Right? Anything higher than that is you're approaching that near perfection type thing. Not quite sure I'm there yet with this, but 4 out of 5, hell yeah. So the God Machine, 12th studio album from Blind Guardian, out now on Nuclear Blast Records. Check it out if you haven't already. If you have, let us know what you think of it in the comments below. If you haven't, go listen to it and then come back and report back. That's how we usually work things here. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell. We also have the link below to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as our merch page where you can get all sorts of cool Sea Tranquility shirts, hats, hoodies, all that good stuff. Please also hit that like button before you go, and we'll see you fairly soon with another new album review, new product review today. Might have a book review for you. Also got at least one more CD review. Might have two. We'll see how it goes. And the rest will kind of stay for next week and the week after. So thanks for watching. I'm Pete Pardo. We'll see you real soon here on the channel. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.